Hello and welcome to my channel, Simone Speaks. Thank you for tuning into this 2020 and beyond world prediction video, okay? This video is going to be me talking about what I feel intuitively. I do not claim to be a psychic. That is not my role or title that I choose to have, but I do have certain prophetic abilities, but I am an intuitive, okay? I'm a messenger of hope and light. That's what I am, all right? So in this video, I'm just going to give you guys a little flavor as to what I see for 2020, kicking off in 2020 and beyond. I have a very long list here, so I'm not sure how long or short this video is going to be. So of course, you can feel free to grab some tea, grab a snack, because this video I feel is going to really have a lot of cool things. This video, I feel this energy in this video that I'm making for 2020 and beyond is a lot different, is a lot better and a lot different than 2019, that's for sure. So that's a good news, right guys? So the energy is very, very positive. So I have my whole list here. So I'm just gonna go with what I see on my list and just tell you guys verbatim what I see here, and take it or leave it, okay? I don't do these videos, I think, to get brownie points or anything like that. If anything I predict in this video, or if I say that I feel intuitively for this year and next year is in this video, then so be it. It's just kind of the energy that I feel, okay? So maybe you can watch this video and you're gonna feel a lot of confirmation, okay? Perhaps, you're gonna feel a certain thing about this year and the following year, and in this video, I'm gonna basically confirm your own, intuition, your own gut feeling, right? So it's a very exciting thing. So let's just jump right into it. So thank you for clicking on my video. Once again, I have the 2019-2020 video in this box as well below, because I did that video that was over an hour, I believe. So yeah, and that was really, really pretty spot on, and I said a lot of things that I actually already have happened from last year. Now I think about it. Wow. So yeah, go ahead and check out that video if you like. And yeah, all right. So for 2020, so this video is gonna be for 2020, and I feel the following year as well. That's kind of how I always pick it up. It's always 2019, 2020. So this video is gonna be 2020 and then 2021. Okay. So first of all, I want to say that the energy that I'm feeling, okay, in 3 words is alien, alien, Christianity, and new technology, okay? So the way that the energy is 2020 and 2021 is coming to me is in these 3 words: alien, Christianity, and new technology, okay? Let's begin from the top, shall we? So the first thing I wrote down that I was channeling, that I was feeling for this year and next year, is floating buildings. Yes, you heard that correct, okay? Floating buildings. I don't know why, but there is something about buildings being able to float by themselves is what I'm feeling, okay? There could be a lot of new inventions or people that invent things that I feel are going to be dropping little hints here and there that they actually want to do this, okay? They want to start creating floating buildings and actually cities and states, okay, across America and beyond, all right? Now, there actually could be, I think, like at least one country I'm picking up that actually already has a lot of things tied to that, but I just feel something about buildings being able to float is really what I'm seeing here for this new decade, kicking off with 2020. There's a lot of energy here of a lot of really cool technology and inventions that I've also said on this list, guys, so stay tuned for that, because there's a lot of really cool things I picked up in terms of technology and inventions. So yeah, the visual I kind of get is like this kind of round disc, and kind of like this, okay, like with my hands like that, this like that, okay? So kind of like a little bit, maybe not, I'm gonna say an air balloon, but it looks kind of has a kind of wonky shape. So there actually could be something to do with like balloons being incorporated in this. Could just be starting off on a very, very small scale. They could be playing on with that idea, or maybe something being attached to that, and then that's how they want to kind of have it up, or whatever the case may be. But there's something about just buildings being able to float is where I'm seeing like architect and just things like, I don't know, there's an energy around that where people are behind the scenes, I feel, trying to see if that's even possible. So this could just be like a trial and error. There could be some like invention or somebody who I think says, hey, this is my new idea. It could be foreign, I feel, as well, like Asia, Germany, I'm picking up. But this could be Great Britain. This could be something where somebody comes out and says, hey, like this is a new direction we want to go into in terms of architecture. And I feel that somebody's going to either want to have a patent or something to start it. Not, it may not be successful, but I feel like there could be a lot of talk around, okay, are buildings able to float? Are cars able to float? This is where I'm seeing this kind of rumblings, all right, start. So it's not just going to be building, it's also going to be cars. I'm seeing this with cars and buildings alike, naturally. And this is going to be the talk of the town. Like, can we do this? Can we do that? So it may not be successful, but I do feel like people inventions and inventors that have done things before, this is going to be, I feel like their new cutting edge thing where they're going to say, okay, 5 years from now, can we do this? So there could be a lot of talk around floating buildings from this year, and they may have like mock-up. I feel they're going to have like mock-up pictures and stuff of like hotels and buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, especially hotels. There could be a lot of chit-chat and like pictures and magazines and stuff like, oh, is this possible? It may not actually be a physical thing, right? It may not actually, there actually may not be actual building that's even able to do that, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of talk around that. And I feel like naturally as a like humanity, I feel like people are going to be drawn towards things floating by itself. That's kind of what I'm getting here. This even could be down to cleaning objects. Like, can it float by itself? If it can't, then it's kind of like whatever. So this could just be the energy I feel that humans are wanting to go into is, can this float? Can that float? Can this drive itself? Like this kind of cool energy of can it basically be alive by itself, right? Can a piece of technology just be alive by itself, which could be dangerous. But this is what I feel is the first thing I wrote down my list that I could actually see was people are going to be trying to get that in the conversation, like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, are we able to have a floating hotel? Are we able to have it operating like by itself? Like, how is it even possible? I have no idea, but it's a really cool thought that I got, and I kept getting this energy, so it must be for a reason. So maybe somebody's going to try and maybe in Asia or something like that, someone's going to try and say, hey, we have this, this part of this building that we want to put something underneath it. And it's very, very technical. I see here, guys. It's a very, very, very technical invention. But I think that people behind the scenes are going to try to actually begin this project, okay? This could be, I think, like globally. I really feel it's Germany, Great Britain, Asia. Not really Western, I mean, as much as I would think it would be, but it feels very like foreign to me. So there could be somebody who could be a billionaire or something and says, hey, let's start drawing up, how we would actually make this even possible. Okay, detachable, you could detach it and all types of cool stuff. So that I see is a big with architect, that seems to be a thing that I feel we're going to be going towards as the decade kicks off, okay? And whether it's successful or not, hopefully it is, but that's the first thing that stood out to me is floating buildings, something with floating buildings, just either it's like in water or not, like it's just very, very beautiful. The visuals I was getting was very, very beautiful, and I think that at some point in humanity, this will be possible for sure, is floating buildings, for sure. Okay, the next thing on the list I wrote down was alien DNA. Okay, I told you guys aliens was a big thing for this year. I feel aliens, conversations of just futuristic stuff and aliens, I feel is going to be the talk of the town. So alien DNA, yes. Okay, so when it comes to alien DNA, number 2 on my list, there could be, I feel, new discoveries in regards to them trying to claim if they have like specimen or they have things of alien DNA. And there even could be a conversation that even, now this is the crazy part, there actually could even be a conversation in which they try to say that certain apes, certain humans could have strands of alien DNA. Okay, this is what I'm feeling, all right? So there even could be a conversation that I think just like organically starts to come up that says, oh, are we the aliens? Are we actually from aliens? Do we have alien DNA? Are we the fallen angels that the Bible's talking about? Are we actually aliens? Okay, so yeah, there's going to be I feel a lot of discovery in terms of aliens, and I don't think the public's going to be afraid of it. I think the public's going to welcome it. And I do see this organic conversation here of, are we aliens? And there actually could be a couple scientists, a couple discoveries where they say, well, we believe that this could actually be what this bone is, that we can't identify this bone in the human body. We believe it actually could be that we, we kind of evolved from not only the apes, but we also could be aliens. Certain people could actually have alien ancestry. So that's going to be a trusting. I'm looking forward to that, but that's definitely what I picked up. Okay. So alien DNA is number 2 on the list. Now, number 3 and 4. So this, for some reason, I put right below. Okay. Actually, okay. Yes. All right. So number 3, lesbianism. All right. So all you LGBTQ out here, this could be for you. I don't know. I was picking up heavy lesbianism. All right. 2020 and beyond, there, I think, is going to be a spark in lesbians getting married. Okay. Whether you like it or not, whether you support the LGBTQ or not, this is not a biased video. This is just what I'm feeling intuitively. Okay. Lesbianism is going to be on the rise. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but it does feel like there's going to be a lot of, lesbianism. Okay, lesbians, getting married. All right, and I think it's actually going to be I almost want to say a shakeup. I really feel like intuitively this is going to be a little bit of a shakeup for the West. Okay, the West, America. This is going to be something that I think rattles conservatives a lot, okay, because I do feel that this is going to be something that people may not really understand why, but I do see a spark here. Okay, there actually could be by the end of the year, there actually could be like certain articles talking about how, it's risen by 2 to 24%. Okay, I'm hearing the number 2. It's either 2% or 24%, which is, but, something like that. And there's going to be more people that are actually lesbian getting married. Okay, and there actually could be some controversy about either even lesbians being more happily married or lesbians having more marriages than heterosexual. I'm just seeing a kind of like crossroads here, okay, of like lesbianism being a thing and like it being like a kind of like a normal thing. So maybe there's going to be some kind of shift in terms of female sexuality and just culture. I don't know, but it feels like something's really there with that. Okay, so that was number 3 on my list. All right. Now, number four, I was picking up intuitively, there's going to be something about a shocking death of a supermodel. Okay, I got the name, but I don't really want to say it on camera to scare anybody because, of course, that person could be watching or there could be talk like, oh, did you hear of this? Now, I don't want to put that out here in the atmosphere, okay? I did get the name, okay? I'll give you guys a clue. The letter A, okay, the letter A could be in that person's name, either first, middle, last, or their country of origin. But yeah, there is going to be, I see here, a shocking supermodel death. Okay, I'm not seeing it. This is as a very young person, okay, but this is gonna be a shock. All right, possibly how that person dies is gonna be very sad. Okay, could be a plane crash, could be something like that. Don't want to put that out here, but yeah, I was picking up there is gonna be a certain supermodel, not a model, not a regular model, supermodel who will have a shock death. Okay. Number 5 is going to be a shocking actress death. Okay, so for some reason this was coming in now 2, which I don't like to talk about, but yeah, number 5 was I've been getting this energy since last year. Okay, there is going to be a shocking actress death. All right, very popular, very controversial, but I do see the same. I keep getting the same person, so I'm not gonna. I'll give you guys a hint. The letter K and the letter N. Okay, and this is an actress. Okay, so that with that I do see similar energy, either like plane accident, car accident. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 6, another shocking death is going to be a major pop star. Okay, I picked up Western or Asian. Okay, so America or Asia. There is going to be a shocking pop star death, okay? And the key word that I got with that shocking pop star death was the word free fall, okay? I heard the word free fall, FREEWILL, okay? So there's going to be a major pop star. The word free fall is in connection to that, okay? And they're either from America or Asia, all right? Number 7 is twin flames, okay? Spiritual community, where you at? So number 7 I got was twin flames. There's going to be a lot of people discovering their twin flame. Oh my goodness. I mean, 2020, it makes perfect sense. 2020, 2020. Like, it's a mirror, okay? Lots of people are going to find their twin flame and come into union, okay? So if you are a twin flame like I am, congrats, all the best. But yeah, that twin flames I see are going to be a hot topic in 2020. It actually could go mainstream, okay? The conversation around having a twin flame, what a twin flame is, this I actually see here, I'm getting excited, this actually could be mainstream to the point where people try to actually insert what a twin flame is even into biblical terms, okay? This is going to be very different. Like I told you guys, the 3 main words for this year that I'm getting is alien, Christianity, new technology, okay? So there's going to be, I see here kind of a crossroads, a merge of like sci-fi, Christian, new age, health. There's going to be, I feel like a gelling of 2 different ends of the spectrum of how people see spirituality in this and human race, it kind of, gelling together, which is really, really cool, okay? And honestly, 2020 gives me that vibes anyway, all right? So yeah, number 7 was people finding their twin flame and coming into union, and it being at a rapid speed, okay? There's going to be a lot of union this year. I do feel for a lot of twin flames, those that have been on the journey for a couple years and those who are just going to be discovering the twin flame. There's going to be a lot of really, really good stories and people coming out saying we're twin flames. There even could be like a celebrity I'm seeing here because we're actually twin flames, and like breaking the ice once and for all, okay? Saying like we're twin flames, we are twin flames. And this, I feel, kind of sparking the mind of the human race to think, a little bit deeper about, our relationship and our connections, on this planet. I see it being a very, very nice kind of little spark to the beginning of the year. So throughout the year, this will be still, I feel, a very, very predominant, topic. It could go mainstream, but I do see it being a very, very healthy discussion for a lot of people about connections, relationships, and the whatnot. And yes, a lot of union. I see a lot of union for 2020 for twin flames. Absolutely. Okay. Number 8. I wrote down here on my notes was, so for number 8, I put new island discoveries up for sale. Okay, the elite will try to buy these new islands discovered and make it into a country. Now, I also want to tie this into Mars. Okay, so I'm going to put like 8 and 10, so that I'm coming up to that. But yeah, for number 8, what I wrote down was I was picking up energy about, for some reason, new islands being discovered. Okay, new islands are going to be discovered, and this could be very hush hush, but I do feel that they will be up for sale. And some of these islands are not even going to be that expensive, but I feel like there could be a lot of elite who are going to try to actually buy these islands, whatever that's about. You know what I mean? Each to one's own, but I do see here, but they're going to be the elite's going to be trying to buy these new islands up just right when they're on sale. So there could be a lot of, people who have a lot of savings or whatnot who want to buy an island, small island that's discovered, 500,000, 200,000 plus. It could even be a little corner lot, but I do see the elite here going in to buy it. And for some reason I put down them trying to actually make this into a country. So there could be, so what I'm seeing here is there could actually be elite who are buying islands, but then they're trying to either, whatever the case may be, make it into a country, make it into a city, trying to like make it like an actual place, okay? So not just an island, an actual country, and say, or an actual just city, okay? And say like, this is actually, blah, 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 blah. So that was quirky that I wrote down that, but that's what I was getting for some reason. I'm trying to make these new bodies of land or islands into actually new countries, but it's elite. Okay, it's the elite doing it. All right. Number 9, I put new K-pop rules. So there's a lot of quirky, cool things I wrote down for 2020, guys. This is not like the conventional prediction video that I've done ever before, okay? So for number 9, excuse me, guys, for number 9, gotta stretch my leg out, I put new K-pop rules, okay? So when I put new K-pop rules for number 9, what I meant by that is I do see a lot of people either like in Asia or just across the board trying to petition and call for these K-pop entertainment companies to be nicer, to be more loyal, and to be healthier. This actually feels like mental health, okay? So for number 9, I put new K-pop rules, which means these entertainment companies that find K-pop talent, I feel especially, there could be an outcry for them to get more mental health involved, anything of that nature. And I do see that being very successful, okay? So either the K-pop stars, fan base or whatever the case may be. But for number 9, I do see there are going to be some kind of just basic rules that a lot of K-pop entertainment companies are going to incorporate that we've never seen before. There even could be rest days in there. There could be therapists in there. There could be mental health campaigns. But on the forefront, it's not going to be quiet. It's going to be a great big change. And I do feel for Asia, there's going to be a lot of positive, happiness around their K-pop stars being treated differently, treated better, and it's going to be like legal, in the documents, on the front cover. It's going to be a very, very big thing. And I do see a lot of changes with the K-pop industry, a lot of changes. There even could be, I think, like Buddhism or Christianity or spiritualism, incorporated into their actual routine. It's very different. I've never seen this before, guys, but what I was picking up was that for the K-pop industries and companies, they're going to be actually, this could just be the very, very beginning where they're going to actually take, all the suicides and the mental health issues seriously. And it's actually going to be now embedded into the companies where they cannot say certain things. They cannot deny, mental health access. So it's very, very positive for K-pop stars. So for all you guys out here who are struggling in Asia or with K-pop stars watching this video, don't worry, because I do see a lot of positive things on that front for you guys in Asia in terms of mental health and new rules and how they are supposed to treat K-pop stars. I do see a lot of things here with BTS. Okay, I'm getting a lot of BTS coming up really strongly, where they even could be talking about and highlighted how they felt scared of, certain treatment or whatever the case may be. And I feel like they could really be a leading, K-pop group that does talk about this in a very, very positive way. And I do see it being a positive wide streak across the board, not just with Asia, but I also feel in America for number 9, this is going to be, I think, like in the industry in general. Okay, so for 2020, I'm just seeing like a lot of like entertainers and K-pop stars being treated a lot better, and they're going to have a lot of things in their contracts and stuff that don't like degrade them, but just uphold them. And it has to be the law. It's going to be like in documents, so they can't change it. They can't say, oh, you have a year off, but now you don't have a year off. Like, they can't flip-flop on them because they're successful, right? So the K-pop stars now, this also could, I feel, affect the industry in America. Okay, there could be more mental health awareness I'm seeing for number 9 in general, like where these entertainment companies, they can no longer just go at it. There's going to have to be, I feel like, some rules in place where it's like they cannot overcross that, okay? And it's going to be, I feel, a different environment for other K-pop stars coming up. Very positive, number 9. Number 10 is Mars. Okay, that was a long one, number 9. Number 10 is Mars. Okay, so I'm going to tie number 10 with number 8. So there could be talk of land on Mars being up for sale. This is what I'm seeing for islands and for Mars. And I do feel here that people who are mega rich are going to be buying it. Okay, they're going to be trying to put their name on it and buy things before it's even discovered. Okay, they're just going to say, we're going to sell this, we're going to sell that. And it actually could be like a legit transaction where I'm actually seeing people try to purchase land on Mars. Okay, so something to do with Mars here is coming up. So I'm going to pull like a couple cards for that As you guys know, I read cards here, so I'm just going to pull some cards for that. Okay, I got a stack of cards here. So there could be, so for number 10, we have Mars. So there could be talk of other life forms on Mars. It's a given. I told you guys, aliens is going to be a big thing this year. So yeah, there could be talk about life, other life that look like this, possibly, blue, on Mars, okay? Or land that they want to actually sell from Mars to people on Earth, planet Earth. And yeah, Ace of Cups, new opportunity to have home, to have family on Mars, okay? So for number 10 Mars, what I got here is that there could actually be people wanting to purchase, even though it hasn't been revealed yet, trying to ask questions about purchasing land or having children on land. There even could be something about, okay, there even could be something here about people volunteering to go on Mars, or they want to volunteer to like go to Mars for a long period of time. And I think this also could be due to trying to have like the first family. I'm hearing the word the first family on Mars. So it could be some kind of project that you see them talk about this year and 2021 and beyond, talk about how we want to have the first family actually procreate on Mars, okay? And that could be a whole different civilization, okay? That their skin could look like this, blue, darkish blue, okay? That could be a conversation. Like, we do believe that there could either be that already on Mars, that we want to actually go there to create that. So I am seeing a lot of movement with Mars, okay? Them talking about Mars in general, being able to, and you see the water. So either try to find water on Mars, life on Mars, you know, even concepts of marriage and procreation, okay, civilization on Mars, okay, that's what I feel. All right, so very, very cool stuff. This could kick off this year for Mars. Okay, number 11, I wrote down here for number 11 was more people purchasing boats, unconventional means of transportation. Okay, so this is really tying into what I was seeing in terms of floating buildings and floating cars, stuff like that. So yeah, for number 11, more people purchasing boats. So for some reason, there was an energy here of people purchasing boats. I don't know. People wanting to purchase a boat, people wanting to purchase different ways of transportation, either for like hurricanes or whatnot, okay? But it just feels like there's going to be some kind of spike in regards to people buying speedboats, or if there's any kind of like new car. Okay, I'm hearing any kind of new car that's out of the ordinary that could do a certain different thing, that there's going to be a spark in that. Okay, that reminds me of the Tesla truck, right? I think it's called Cybertruck. That's what I was picking up. Okay, so number 11 is about boats, different ways across water they can travel, as well as different kind of cars. I'm seeing here different kind of automobiles that are out of the ordinary, okay, like solar panel, all types of stuff like that. So that there's going to be a spark in people wanting to buy transportation that's very unconventional, that's not traditional, that's out of this world, okay? There even could be, I feel, for like billionaires and millionaires wanting to look for flying cars. Like I said, like this whole thing with floating and you know, just things that can work by itself, like any technology, either transportation or an object that can move by itself, work by itself. This is going to be like the new thing. Like either it's cleaning, transportation, buildings. It's just something different, guys. It's a different energy. Like people, I almost want to say people embracing like their alien side. I kind of want to say like their robotic side. Like they're embracing that. It kind of feels like a collaboration between, you know, like intelligence and, you know, like computer intelligence and stuff like that with human beings. There's like a nice gel between them trying to create that. Okay, it could be good or bad, but I do see for number 11, them people trying to start to invest their money from now into like this, like the Tesla truck, things like that are just different, look different, very futuristic, and in a big way. There could be like a spark in that. Okay, so maybe that could be saying that Tesla's going to do it's gonna improve. Maybe it could drop again, but I do see a little bit of a spike increase there, where people are going to be trying to actually look for these inventions, see if other countries have different technology that they're not aware of, and bring it over to America. Things like that, where they want to import it or they want to export it. It's just that kind of energy, guys, where they're trying to collaborate with different types of transportation. Okay, and I do see helicopters here as well. Okay, I'm seeing helicopters, I'm seeing boats, I'm seeing different types of trucks and cars that can do things by itself. Like a car that self drives itself, or a car that maybe they have this kind of material in the car where the material in the car can kind of like replenish itself or never gets dirty. It's something weird like that, and people are going to be like, "Ooh, I want that." That car has this material in the car. Or this car has this kind of tablet in the car. I want that car, and I feel it's going to be a widespread thing where people are not going to just want to have the regular car. They want a solar panel car. They want a self-driving car. And I see for 2020 and beyond, it's going to be like a regular thing. At some point, it's going to be like a normal thing where you see more than the average person having a car that drives itself. This is the direction we're going into. Very cool, kind of dangerous, but very exciting. Okay. Number 12. Yeah. And I also put underneath that celebrities, okay, are going to also lead this way, buying more high-tech means of transportation. Exactly. So if a celebrity, you could see a couple celebrities trying to also do this, okay, also try to get their hands on like a special edition, okay, perhaps of the truck or a self-driving helicopter, something very weird like that, okay? And they're going to try to I feel here the celebrities could also get endorsements, of course, or kind of lead the way and say, oh, this material, it never gets dirty, or this car can drive itself, this car. And so I feel people that are like just the regular working person I see here could actually be able to afford it. Okay, for some reason, I do see there's going to be, I think, either smaller models or different models where the average person can actually get a car that drives itself. So now you see how it's like the car has to be a certain kind of price range in order to have a self-driving car. I see for 2020 and beyond, the game's gonna totally switch up. Okay, the game is gonna be switched up. I'm hearing the word Toyota. I'm hearing the word Corolla. I'm hearing the word Tesla. Cadillac, Mitsubishi, and there's another one with a C, Camry. Okay, for some reason I'm just hearing that. So there could be like lower models or different things where the people that made those kind of cars or those kind of models may try to like emulate that and say, okay, well, for Toyota we're going to have a self-driving car, and then for Mitsubishi we're going to have a self-driving car, and then for Honda we're going to have a self-driving car. And this is what I'm seeing coming up here. So this is a very Tesla thing, but I do see that there's going to be other automobile companies who may actually team up and say, well, let's just make this a whole thing to begin with. And I actually am seeing here 20 years from now, this actually could be the base, like how like a car has a base model. This could actually be like the base in a car. So instead of this being like an added feature or a plus, this actually could just be like the normal thing. 20 years from now, this could be like the normal thing where like majority of cars can drive itself for long periods of time. And it's not just Tesla, it's the whole 9 yards, okay? So whether you like that or you hate that, and also I'm picking up like Uber, stuff like that. There could be a lot of really, I'm seeing a lot of really cool inventions that I think will actually help. I don't see it being a bad thing. I just see it being a great leap, for humanity to be able to do this in a very civilized, safe, compact way that's well tested. It's well run, and humans are going to be able to actually have this. So it's not like a thing in the movies anymore. It's going to be like a regular thing, okay? Very, 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 very cool. Yeah, like I said, guys, very, very cool. I see a lot of cool things. Okay, number 12. I wrote down young celeb couple shock split, okay? So there's going to be a young couple, and I have my ideas of who this could be. I'm sure you guys know who it is too. I'm not going to say it out loud because people, get their feathers rather ruffled. But, excuse me, guys. People get their feathers ruffled, so I'm not going to really put the names out here with this one, but I am seeing a very, very young celeb couple shock split up, okay? And this young couple either lives together or is married. Okay, that's number 12. So it's going to be a young celebrity couple who split up, and it's going to be very, very shocking. Okay, I feel that it's more so like they're married, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to say who it is, but yeah, there's going to be a very, very shock split where it's like it's a permanent split. There is no makeup. There is no get back together. There is no no. Like they're split. They're done. So either they live together or they're married. So I'm gonna go more towards, I feel it's more so a married couple, but I do see this being a very, very shock, heartbreaking thing. But I feel like the male in this celebrity shock split up couple is going to have very good reasons as to why he could not continue. It's going to be a very, very shocking story, but I do feel that the male in this couple is going to have good reasons, and people that are like with the fan base and support him, okay, are going to say, oh, we get it, and there could be a reunion, I think, with somebody different. All right, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but I do feel there's going to be that shock split. I feel this first. I hope not, but I do feel that. Okay, that came clear as day when I was doing the list and I was meditating. This came up. Okay, a shock young celebrity split. Okay, splitting up. And they're very well known, very popular, and people are going to be shocked. But it's going to be, I think, for good reasons, okay? Very, very good, solid, stable reasons as to why the male says he wanted to, they broke up. And it could be either his fault or not, but I feel like the male is going to say, well, this is why, I know you guys are disappointed, but this is why. And it's going to make sense, okay? Look out for that. Number 13, okay, and that could be for this year or next year, okay? I'm picking up energy for 2021. That's how I get these messages, okay? It's for 2 years. It's kind of like split in the middle, okay? Number 13, I put Christianity, okay? Christianity, and I put in parentheses, New Age. So for number 13, this was very interesting even for me to pick up this. There is going to be, I feel, some kind of, once again, I said a crossroads, okay? A gelling crossroads of Christianity and New Age. I don't know, I can't put my phrase on New Age, but this is how it feels, okay? There could be, I feel, a new wave of Christianity actually being tied to spiritualism that we've never seen before. And I do feel, guys, listen carefully, that this will be a great awakening, okay? The Christianity with the New Age, great awakening. People are going to be very, very happy, happier than ever, very high vibrational, and I do see this happening. So there's going to be, I think, a kind of switcheroo, new incorporation of Christianity, spiritualism, New Age, and I do see it being in perfect harmony for 2020 especially, and people are going to be feeling the happiest they've ever felt with their faith, not only with their faith, but their everyday lives, okay? Number 14, I wrote down weather, okay? So for some reason, 2020, 2021, I see a lot of rain, okay? So get your rain boots ready, okay? For some reason, I wrote down heavy rain and tornadoes, okay? That's what I got. I didn't get nothing too crazy this time, thank God. I just got heavy rain and tornadoes, okay? And earthquakes. I'm also going to add earthquake in there because I do feel earthquakes are going to be a big deal too. But mainly rain, okay? Just a lot of rain, lots of tornado warnings, okay? Nothing too major. Number 15. Yeah, that was quick, guys. There was nothing much with that one. Number 15, I put new discoveries in the ocean. Okay, and then I put in parentheses, a world record could be broken very soon. Okay, so very, very exciting again. There could be a world record I see here being broken in terms of discovering the ocean, deep diving in the ocean very, very soon. Okay, this could even be 2023 I'm picking up, but this is going to be the beginning, okay, of chit chatter or somebody I feel here who I actually pulled up my phone. I actually wrote it down here. Marine biologist or bio oceanographer. So marine biologist. So there actually could be people who work with the ocean, very close with the ocean, who could be beginning to prepare for this from now. It may not be out in the media just yet, but I do feel that somebody's gonna rise to the occasion. I do see somebody. I'm seeing at least 2 or 3 people, or at least 1, 2 or 3 people. Okay, 1, 2 or 3 people are gonna be taking this very seriously, and there could be another world record being broken in terms of discovering what's in the ocean. Okay, this either could be even deeper, or whatever the case may be. There's just something there where there's going to be a shock, a very positive shock for what's in the ocean. And there's going to be, I'm seeing 1, 2, or 3 people who are going to break some kind of record in regards to the ocean. So this could take months, this could take years, even days. But it just feels like in this for 2020 is going to be the beginning of these people. I feel whoever, they know who they are. They're chosen, okay? They're going to be able to get downloads about what's in the ocean, and they're going to go for it. And there is going to be a new discovery and a new world record being broken either this year, next year, or 2023 and beyond. I'm seeing it just for the whole 20 decade. I'm just seeing it like that, okay? Where people are going to be able to discover things. So little by little, there could be, I think, just little discoveries here, and they're like, oh, this is in the ocean. Oh, the ocean can do this. The ocean can do that. And it's going to spark somebody or a group of small people to actually go after that and actually take that leap of faith, and they will break a record. So there's going to be 1, 2, or 3 people who are going to break a world record. It's a big deal. It's a world record, okay? Big deal. Number 16, I love this one. This one's very, very good. Very, very positive. A new way of harvesting food, okay? This is like, I love this one. So there's going to be a new way to harvest food, okay? There's going to be, I don't want to say vegan, but there's going to be a kind of a little bit of, I want to say vegan in a way, but it doesn't come across to me like that energy-wise. It just feels like a new way of harvesting food, period. Okay, which is out of this world. But there is going to be a new way that people harvest food, and I do feel there's going to be a kind of a little bit of a spark in regards to people in their individual homes, apartments, etc., growing their own food. Okay, being able to produce their own food, different ways like that, and it's going to be mega to the point where people may actually stop shopping at certain stores or eating certain things. This could actually tie into being vegan or veganism. I do feel this could tie into being a vegan, but it's not coming across that way. It's coming across either like as a technology or a actual way of getting food. Okay, it's just a new way of getting food, not Uber. It's beyond that. Okay, and and these seeds literally that are being planted in regards to what we eat, our nutrition is going to be changing in a very positive way from this year. Okay, so it's all positive. What I got intuitively, positive. Okay, if anything else comes through, I'll tell you guys, but it's mostly positive for now. Okay, so number 19, okay, moving on from that, number 19, I put alien, Christianity, and new technology. So there's going to be some kind of, I feel, once again, co-collaboration between alien, Christianity, new age, and new technology. I can't explain it, I don't know why, but there is going to be some kind of bridge, either a scientist or some kind of discovery where they're weaving in alien, Christianity, technology, and new age, all into one little pretty ribbon. Okay, and this could be where humans are going in terms of what they feel they are, what we are, okay, what we could find on Mars, but it's like that. Okay, that's how it comes across to me, all right? And I feel, especially with New Age and Christianity, I hate the word New Age, but the word New Age is what comes to my mind, okay? New Age and Christianity, having some kind of understanding. That's what I'm getting, okay? And it's going to start from this year. And people that, are in the Christian faith, I do feel are going to feel very happy with what they do find, what they do feel, what they do believe. It could even go as far as saying that Jesus was an alien. I don't even know where that came from, but it could even go as far as saying that Jesus was an alien. He came down, he came back up. So there could be a lot of like people trying to connect the dots, like, hey, are we, so it's different, fallen angels, aliens, humans, chimpanzees, apes. Like there's going to be, I feel, some kind of like bridge being gapped there, whether people believe it or not, or want to associate with that or not. I do see it being like a good step in the right direction for the most part. There could be some confusion there, could be a lot of backlash there, but I do feel there's going to be just alien, Christianity, new technology, new age. There's going to be something, those 3-4 things are going to be like the base for this year in terms of just where we're going as a human race and what we see for our future. Okay, very different, I know. Number 20. Okay, now this is really what I think makes most sense as to why I'm getting all these other things coming through here. This is what I think ties what I've just said in this video beautifully. Number 20. Okay, number 20. okay, 2020, is many inventions will spring up during this time. So there's going to be a lot of so what I'm seeing here is new inventions and new inventors. New inventions and new inventors, okay? People who could just be working in their house. This could be like the new, don't go crazy. This could be like the new, what's his name? What's his name? 1 second, guys. Steve Jobs. Okay, yes, that's what I'm picking up here. Starting off in 2020, okay, this new decade, okay, this new era, this could be the year where we're seeing people kind of like, there could be somebody like a Steve Jobs, okay, there could be a new Steve Jobs. That's what I feel. There's going to be a lot of inventions and inventors. So people like the everyday person, there's a lot of energy here of inspiration, divine creative inspiration. Like the average person could just be like a new Steve Jobs, or not even like Steve Jobs. I'm saying just like that blueprint of being like that, like a regular person working in a garage, and then you have like this invention. That's what I mean. Okay. So this year is going to be like the beginning of the everyday man, certain people, like certain everyday people, okay, that are not like famous or rich, doing inventions, patenting inventions, doing things that push us forward, and it becoming like a big thing. So there could be somebody, I do feel this strongly. There could actually be somebody amongst us who is the next Steve Jobs. And not just for Apple. I mean like their own thing. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna be. I mean, if I wouldn't even tell you guys in camera, because hey, hello, but it's like not Steve Jobs. It's a different person, and I feel there's gonna be a lot of them. I think there's gonna be young, old, in between. There's gonna be a lot of, I just feel, inventors, people who are inventing things, and it's like at a rapid speed. I don't know what's in the air, but there's gonna be a lot of people who just have an idea, just divine inspiration, and they do it, and it's like boom, it's big. So very exciting, guys. Very, very cool, because I do feel people that are just like the average person may, they may have their own thing. I feel like Steve Jobs, not the exact iPhone, not the exact iPad, something completely different we've never seen before. And this could be the year where that person, I feel, I'm picking up steps out of faith and says, I have this idea. And they go for it. And it may not be unraveled, and it may not be revealed this year. I just feel there's this energy in the air of people wanting to invent things, and certain people who have this divine inspiration, this green green light in front of their face. They're gonna go for it. So people that were maybe afraid in the past to launch a certain website or launch a certain way of e-commerce, or they're gonna go for it, and it's gonna be like a rapid thing, a known thing. So more than one person I'm seeing here, everyday person, could actually be like a Steve Jobs, but in their own category. And it's going to be very positive, very impactful, very interesting, very, 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 very cool. And there's going to be people who I feel make very cool inventions that we've never seen before. And it's going to be like, wow, we have a new Steve Jobs. We have another Steve Jobs. Like, it could be that kind of energy, but I see it just in general for the whole decade. Okay. So yeah. This is what I have, guys. Oh, so perfect. So, cannot be more perfect, guys. So I had 20 things on the list. I had 20 things exact on the list for 2020. Woo! All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Happy 2020. Happy 2020 decade, new decade, and beyond. Bye. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye.